Alright, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do that good stuff. And let's get straight into today's video because they have finally updated the back screen of the game. This used to be the Christmas one, as you probably seen for the last 7 months. They finally updated um, the back screen of the game, the title screen as well. Um, so they've also And when they usually do these updates, they usually add a new character. Now the new character has come a lot earlier than I expected, as you've probably seen from my previous video. I did ask what the new character might be, um, but yeah, the new character is already coming to the game. Maybe even tomorrow or a couple of days after. I'm not sure because when Marco came into the game, he didn't come into the actual game as an event for like a week later until he was added after the game. But the new character is actually indeed Princess Shirahoshi or Shirahoshi, or I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce her name. Shirahoshi, I'm just going to say that. So she's the newest character to the game. So it might be coming tomorrow, might be coming in a week, I'm not sure. But let's go over her skills and abilities and let's see how good she actually is. Alright, so she's obviously a skill type character, as you can see in the top left. Her position apparently is stun plus rage control. Okay, so that's very interesting. I'm looking at her links for affinities. You're gonna need Katakuri, you're gonna need King, you're gonna need Ray Lee. These characters aren't that bad to get. Probably most people will probably have this one for the 25% attack. For the next one, 25% HP. This Zori isn't that great. I don't expect anyone to really have him, so people might not have this Zoro. Luffy Supernova, very easy, free to play, accessible in the game. Then the last link, you're gonna need Luffy Nika form and Surgeon of Death Lawn. Wow, you're gonna need two of the best characters in the game. Two of the probably the hardest character. Well, Nika Luffy's probably the hardest character to get in the game, aside from the event that we got going on right now. Wow. So yeah, a lot of people definitely won't have this link. They probably won't have this Zoro, and they probably won't have this link. Um, and then we have her weapon, the shaped hair grip, or whatever it is called. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Greatly improved damage and attack. Same as always. The white jade rings, so she's not going to be like Nika Luffy, not an awakened character. She's not going to have her own um, rings or necklace material in order to awaken, so that's very good. Very easy to awaken her. Rings and necklaces, so just basically another base character, or probably going to be a decent character like Marco. So that's good, because she probably might be a skip, so that's good for players. I will quickly look at her fighting spirit. She has the dark fighting spirit, so that's actually good for Enma Zoro. Um, is she going to be good enough for Enma Zoro? We're not sure. So obviously gains 48 points of rage when she attacks. That'll go up obviously when you level it up. And then she has the base 3 as the other 3. Alright, so let's go over her skills and abilities. So her passive, Mermaid Princess. Increases 10% damage reduction, reduces all enemies' attack by 10%, and she will be immune to control effects for 1 turn. Okay, that's alright, it's decent. Get an instant 10% damage reduction buff at the start of the battle, and the enemy's 10% less attack. She must release small skill in the first turn. Okay, so she'll automatically release her skill on the first turn. For each C17 crew member on her side of the field, that's what it's supposed to be, increases crit rate and control immunity of all her crew members by 5%. Can be stacked and lasting for the whole battle. So if you have 6 C17 characters, you actually gain 30%? Does she count? I'm not exactly sure if she counts as a C17 character. I think it'll be 30% crit rate and control immunity, sorry. That's okay. 30% crit rate. There's not crit damage or anything. It's just control immunity. Control immunity is very good. It's not insane or anything. Next up is when she's attacked, reduces the attacker's rage by 100 points and attacked by 6%, can be stacked and lasting for 2 turns. So similar to General Frankie, whenever he's attacked, it reduces the attacker's rage, doesn't rebound the damage. She instead reduces their attack by 6%, which is quite nice. However, she isn't a tank character like Frankie, so she's not going to be taunting them and forcing them to attack her more often. So this actually isn't as great as General Frankie's is, in my opinion. And each time she attacks, she recovers an additional 100% points of rage. It's kind of whatever. 100 point of rage isn't that much. When her HP is lower than 35%, she will enter the King state when attacked, and her subsequent attacks will be critical. Okay, so what that means is when she drops below 35%, all her attacks after will be guaranteed crits, is what I assume this is what this is supposed to say. It's very badly worded. I think that's what the king means. All her attacks will just become crits. Although she's already... I would have liked this to increase crit damage here, because she's already getting crit rate here anyway. So I feel like this is kind of useless. Her passive doesn't seem to be that great, I'm gonna be honest. Especially for a skill-based character. Anyway, let's look at her next, her first ability. This will go off the first turn, as we said. Loyal Partner. So it deals 180% plus 35 points of damage to a random enemy target. Okay, completely random, that's not the greatest. There is a 40% chance to stun the target for 2 turns, and reduce the enemy's defense and control immunity by 15% for 2 turns. It's okay, it's not insane or anything. If you get the stun off, it can be good. But as I said, it's a 40% chance, so unlikely. Next up, reduces the trigger probability of small skills of an enemy target with the highest attack by 20%. That's kind of bad. That's pretty trash. 20% just to reduce their probability of small skills. That's kind of trash, I'm not gonna lie. And it's only on one character with the highest attack. And increase her control rate and attack by 15% for 2 turns. That's a lot better than the first part. The first part is really bad. 20% small trigger rate is complete trash. Next up, when the target is an attack type crew member, she'll do 60% additional damage. Wow, so similar to where how Marco does more damage to skill type crews, she'll be doing more damage to attack type crew. This is only on her basic ability though at the moment. And it's a random enemy target. I don't like this. I don't like that it's a random enemy target, because if she doesn't hit attack type crew, she's gonna deal no damage. And this just really isn't doing much. Each time she releases a small skill, she has a 30% chance to deal 30% splash damage to enemies around the target. So that's similar to Nami's basic skills. Valentine's Nami, she gets the splash damage, does 30% of the damage to other people around them. That's pretty nice. This is overall not that insane of a skill. I honestly prefer Marco at the moment over her, I'm gonna be honest with you. So next up we have is her ultimate ability, Sea King Poseidon. Alright, so it deals 210% plus 35 points of damage to the enemy's back row. Okay, that's actually much better than her basic skill, because her basic skill was complete random to one enemy. This is nice. When attacking, she has a 60% chance to stun the target for 2 turns, and a 60% chance to make the stun target enter a weakened state for 2 turns. Okay, so 60% chance, that's a bit better. It's not insane or anything. And reduces their attack, defense, damage, and damage reduction attributes are reduced by 25%. Okay, so that's not insane or anything. It's not like Blackbeard's ult where it makes them completely useless. So it's not insane. And when she releases ultimate skill, she will absorb 300 points of rage from the target. That's actually very nice. Increases her trigger probability skills by 25% and restores her maximum HP by 10%. And increases 15% of random attack crew And increases 15% of our random cruise attack for 2 turns. Okay, so the first part, absorbing rage, very nice. I do like that for the back row. Absorbs 300 points of their rage. That's very nice. Increasing a small skill, it's kind of whatever. And restoring our max HP by 10%, it's kind of not that. It's okay, like 10% isn't that much though. And then increasing 15% of random cruise attack for 2 turns. I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. Random cruise attack for 2 turns. Doesn't say how many characters. Doesn't say if it's everyone's attack. It just says random cruise attack for 2 turns. Not sure what this is supposed to mean. But that's her skills right there. So that's her, obviously her passive, her basic ability, and then that's her ultimate. She doesn't have anything special on the damage bonus or damage reduction? No, she doesn't. I like Nika Luffy. Alright, so that's Princess Shirahoshi's skills, her links and everything. That's all the full details on the character. I'm not a big fan of the skills or anything. Like, I don't mind her as a character in One Piece in the anime, but I'm not a fan of this. In my opinion, she looks like a skip. Just like Marco was, I think Marco's better than her. Um, and he was a skip, so I think she's a skip. I don't know if I'm gonna even go for her. I think I might just skip her as well, to be honest, because if they're having 2 skip characters, 2 skip months basically, surely the 3rd month will have a really good character. But this also means this was actually perfect timing for my other video on the Nika Luffy event. Um, if you have a lot of diamonds and you really want to, use them or get a good character, actually is a good time now to get Nika Luffy. Because the new character isn't that great. She's looking like a skip, to be honest. So if you want to go for Nika Luffy, honestly, go for Nika Luffy, in my opinion. That would be a great idea. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed our rundown and our look on the new character, Princess Shirahoshi. I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.